first came to school, what was one teacher that stood out to you the most?
I think Miss Cummings stood out to me the most.
All right, why?
It was because we always did like silly stuff in her class.
Good. I appreciate Miss Cummings for all the algebra that you taught me. I didn't learn any of that in middle school, and I got a better teacher now.
Who's the first teacher that stood out to you, my boy? Let me know.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have to say Miss King. I ain't gonna lie, Miss King, because she was different from all the teachers, you know? Like, she was like more outgoing, she had more courage to teach, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was like, you know, funny.
I'd say honestly just how they connect with the kids. A really good example of this would be Mr. Kunka. He does extremely well in all aspects of teaching. He really does care about the kid outside of school as well.
If a teacher is relatable, that takes them from good to great. Like, if you can connect with your teacher, that makes it all the more fun to be in their class.
But a great teacher is someone that cares for the students and also gets involved with like student drama. That way it makes the class a lot more interesting.
Great teacher, I feel like she knows more about students.
Well, a great teacher gets to know the students on a personal level.
A great teacher, they talk about life experiences, not just about school, and they give you advice of outside school.
The teacher will make sure you do your work and will push you harder. Like, let's say like you're doing the work, they'll push you to do more instead of just sitting there and waiting for everyone.
A great teacher, like they teach you it in a fun way and in a way that you can understand it.
Really kind and understanding of the students that she's with.
A great teacher is probably a teacher that like asks you how your day's been, like.
Our question is, what teacher makes your day here at UAG?
That's a tough question because I do love all my teachers, but I'm going to have to say Mr. Z. He's a physics teacher. I think he also teaches Algebra 2. I think he used to teach calculus. I've had Mr. Z 2 years in a row, taken physics twice, and every day I go into physics and he has physics puns and jokes, and it makes learning what is essentially sciencey math a little bit better.
All right, so what teacher makes your day?
I ain't gonna lie, it has to be Mr. Lawrence, bro, because you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, his humor is just amazing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he make me laugh in the morning.
My name is Rashawn. I would like to give my appreciation to Ms. Davenport. Thank you for helping me out with certain projects that I needed assistance with, and always believing in me even when I said that it was stressful at times. I really appreciate it.
Shout out Ms. Patel, you heard.
Teacher that I'm going to be appreciating is Mr. Kunka. He's cool, funny. He knows how to get the class to pay attention sometimes.
Miss Wolf. Why Miss Wolf? Because she's really nice and caring, and she asks like the kids in seminar about our days and stuff. So
I want to shout out Mrs. Domola for being a great teacher and bringing energy to my classroom because I know it's pretty boring. So yeah.
Shout out Miss Jones and Miss Cummings because I just feel so supported by them and I love them so much.
I say the teacher that makes my day has to be Kunga because his vibes is just funny. He's a funny teacher.
I want to shout out Ms. Jamil.
I gotta say Mr. Schneider's geometry. His class is really fun. Makes me actually want to do the work and all that, and it's got me my morale up, you know.
For like a great teacher would have to be like Miss King and Miss Cummings.
Sure. Which teacher has made a positive difference in your life?
Miss Suku.
What about you?
Miss Suku.
Miss Suku? What do you guys say, Miss Suku?
Because, you know, we're always with her. We make new memories with her, and we experience a lot of things.
What about you?
Just because it's Miss Suku and like top tier, you know what I'm saying? She's just really her, and that's it.
Shouting out Miss Davenport because she's a great ELA teacher, and she's very understanding, and she lets us catch up on work, and she's funny and nice, and yeah.
Okay, I would like to shout out Mr. Taufik and Miss Gallegos because they just love me so much. I love them so much, and we just come together.
Mr. Konka for always like being a good morning starter, like always bringing energy every single day. Yeah.
What teacher has made a positive difference in your life?
I would say Dela Cruz. He made me more inspirational on towards working more harder. He saw the potential I had, and I saw that how he was trying to motivate me every chance he got. So that's what really I appreciate about him. So, yeah.
That's really sweet. That's really heartwarming. You know, that's
Miss Davenport.
Miss Cotellos.
Miss Gallego.
Miss Espino.
Miss Patel.
Miss Jones. Jones.
Miss Smith.
Miss Groff.
Miss Wolf. Miss Cummings. Miss Cummings. Miss Cummings.
Miss Carter.
Mr. Schneider, the best math teacher.
Mr. Z.
Mr. Salvador.
Lawrence.
Mr. Conca.
Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Demola.
Miss Jamil.
Mr. Eberly.
Mr. Rosenberg.
Mr. Malloy.
Miss Hove.
Miss Patel.
Mr. Mar.
Miss Guy Tanea. You already know. Miss King.
Mrs. King.
Miss Joseph.
Mr. Jimenez.
Mr. Figueredo.
Miss Suku.
Mr. Sukchen.
Dr. Quinn. Miss Friedman.
Mr. Guerrero.
Taufik.
Mr. Casano.
Chief.